This out of Austin: if you're on the faculty at a Texas public university, you are underpaid by other state standards. Higher education officials in Texas say the average faculty salary was $43,737 in fiscal year 91-92. That compares with an average of $49,883 in America's 10 most populous states. The Texas Higher Education Commissioner, Kenneth Ashworth, said the salary difference makes it tough to recruit the best teachers. By the way, the Texas Higher Education Commission officials are busy reprogramming their computers trying to input basketball coach salaries for comparison. There was one salary that threw the whole curve way off. Also in news related to education in Lamar University, as of this moment, Brock Brentlinger is still the interim president of Lamar. Of course, as always, being as up to date as I am, we will interrupt with any late-breaking bulletins as they happen. Or, as in the case of John Wells Calhoun, as they don't happen. News from City Hall today. Mayor Evelyn Lord continues to make guerrilla appearances throughout the area, leaving a trail of keys to the city in her wake. Recently, Mrs. L.Q. Austerlitz of 1992 22nd Street was startled to discover that she was being presented a key today. The occasion is the semi-grand opening of her refrigerator door for a snack. Farther out from the Beaumont city limits, we find, in case you didn't know, that plans for the long-anticipated prison project are progressing along quite nicely. And for an update on this project, we now go to a live interview with State Representative Mark Bubba Stiles.
The rules are clear and plain. And the people put up with them. They don't dare complain.
Elsewhere today, honest Senator Carl Parker is celebrating good news with his usual down-home country flair. This year, Honest Carl has a new theme song for his campaign. Take it away, Honest Carl. Thank you, Senator Honest Carl Parker. That was great as usual. And now, on the national scene, some more moments to remember. After all, this is the year of Hail to the Chief, where everywhere you go, you hear people talking about the men who would be president, the men who are working to be your kind of guy. Many are called, but only one is chosen. We need to know who's running and what's in it for us. For that reason, we are going directly from the back of the horse to the horse's mouth, the man on the street, and we're going to hear the song America is singing. Our first report today comes from a young Navy lieutenant. You, sir, please step up to the mic and tell us who you are.
Someone else, although I'm really trying. He's got a big fat contract from a Southeast Texas school. He's a boss for one woman and his name is Coach Mike Newell. My wife is nice and quiet, unlike no killer weed. Drink nothing that she'd rather do than sit and worship me. I never stray away from home. Those women never mess with me, but ask yourself, would you?
And now, on the distaff side, here's a gentle, gray-haired grandmother. Tell us, Granny, what's your name?
Put that one back outside. I'm governor of Texas, and he is my name. I owe it all to claim, but I sure can't play the game. Where my grandmother, that's why I never snore. And when there's dirty work to do, I simply call on Carl. You got the right one, baby.
And now, more man on the street. This next guy certainly looks familiar. Is it Frank Sinatra? No, it's our president, George Bush.
Well, 1991 was a very good year. It was a very good year getting back at old Iraq and dropping bombs upon Saddam. The price was all but won in 1991. But now, it's 92. It's not a very good year. Nobody likes me much. I got them cut. They washed my lips and saw too much. They'll be blaming me in 1993.
Thank you, Mr. President. That is indeed a shame. But now here's a more cheerful-looking lad. In fact, you look just like Jerry Brown.
And Jerry Brown.
I said goodbye to that mansion of mine. I made it into the Hollywood Hills. My parties and flings with the Hollywood kings. Every day in the half but still. What clarion call of a Democrat brawl called me along to run with
moonbeam. And now, folks, look. It's the saxophone player from the Arsenio Hall Show. Isn't it great when he plays the sax? It kind of keeps his mouth shut for a while. No, don't tell me you can sing too. Here he is, Bill Clinton.
They call me Slick Quick Willie. I think it's silly the way the gossips talk. But I'm so tough and I can play proper. Daddy, corn the wild Georgie smoker. I wasn't moving slow. I had it all worked out to be the president. The cause is really better than the U.S. men. How was I to know about that old road?
Hero. Isn't that some kind of boat?
Yeah, you know, the kind that goes ahead with the pole.
Oh, girl, I can't believe you said that.
Well, I did. It didn't that fast.
You got the wrong kind of brew, baby.
You hear that, bud?
All these wonderful talents on display, and all they want to be is President of the United States.
Wait a minute. Who said anything about being President of the United States? That's a big job.
We want a little job.
That's right. We want to be president of something neat and fun. Yes, we want to be president of Lamar. Like everybody else. That's right. Who would vote for somebody whose first name is Broccoli, by George? You're George. Not that George. Can't blame me for the Board of Regents. I didn't appoint them.
Well, wait a minute, you can't all be president.
Okay, then, I want to be the one that gets to feed the dog. I know all about dogs. I have one at home. Now, is that any way to talk about your wife? Well, she is a golden-haired retriever.
Wait a minute there.
You guys are all wrong for the job.
We need a man of vision.
We need a man with experience.
We need a man who's been president of everything else in town. Except St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church and the Beaumont Country Club.
But he's working on that. I heard he turned the church down.
Well, that's the only place he never went all the way.
You don't mean... He'll do something for the poor. He'll throw them a patrons party.
Well, why not? He's one of those Rotary Paul Harris fellas. Bruce Seeds is the right one, baby.
He'll beautify downtown, even if he has to buy every square inch of it.
But he doesn't have a fiancé from Beaumont.
Never mind, we can work a deal. We'll let Dr. Broccoli be president of Rotary, and Brucey can be president of Lamar.
Now we got the right one, baby.
Is this the right decision? What do you think, Honest Carl?
Well, based on the qualifications, Bruce seems to be the one for the job. But as to Dr. Brock, well, he's never been a real big contributor. So let's do this. Let's go ahead on and let him do the Rotary thing. Those folks need a lot of help at the top.
Thank you, Honest Carl. I know they'll appreciate your personal generosity. Well, that's the way it is today in Beaumont. If you would like a transcript of today's program, you need to get a life. Now, Now, let's have a little partisan cheering for the new man on the job, Dr. Brock Bretlinger.
Well, I hope you all had as much fun enjoying that as we did putting it together. And we're going to get into some of this official stuff in a second, but first, I got a few thank yous. Some people that are here who are typical Rotary deal. There's always people in the background who never get the credit as our players did. Thank you to all you players, by the way. But Win Harden and helped put together all the stage goodies with Paul Bothay. And of course, Dave Hitt and Robert Robertson and Bill Cable all chipped in on the idea and some of the script putting together. Our music today is provided by, along with Peter Hyman, accompanying Peter on the drums, were Diane Rinster on the keyboard and Debbie Prideaux on the guitar. Thank you very much. Of course, you notice John French and Earl Brickhouse on the lights, and Rick Scarry on the camera over there, and Hunter Bothay, Paula's son, was here helping put up all the sound equipment along with Barry Green. So we had a lot of help in today's effort, and we really appreciate it. But for this time, I would like to, is Paula here? Paula, I need to see for a second. Somebody grab Paula. Maybe get Paula is a better idea. You want to go home in one piece. She's gone? Yeah, right. For a second. While Paula comes up, I think we can safely say that for anything that was fun or controversial in the last 12 months, Paula was right in the middle of it. And it was Paula's idea for the 5K unrun and other various activities that we had or didn't have but had fun with. And of course, Paula is the real workhorse that put all this together with not only her time and talents, but some of her staff. So we appreciate it very much. And in thinking of that, I wanted you to have as much fun carrying home something I carried in.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I'll be seeing you. I'll be watching from the scooters from behind me. Thank you very much for letting me have a good time. I really enjoyed it today.
The other, I'll give away my other tree. Certainly everybody anybody that ever is involved with Rotary and doing anything knows that Margaret and her staff, in this case Stephanie, do an unbelievable job for all of us and generally keep us out of the doghouse, thank God, and keep the ball rolling and offer creative suggestions on how things might be better done that end up looking like ours. So in any event, I'm going to hand you yours because it's not quite as heavy. I don't know what happened, but I don't know much about trees. There we go. I figure if it isn't big, it doesn't look like it cost anything. You know? And then I would like to ask Barbara Bretlinger to join me up here.
Luckily, it's run out of trees.
One of our Rotary traditions is to embarrass the incoming wife of the incoming president. And so, Barbara, in appreciation of your upcoming activities in the next year, we wanted to present you with a dozen red roses and hope that you enjoy them and hope you enjoy your year with Brock as president. Let's see. And next is Brock. I get to give away this thing. I think Dan said last year that the pin is bent, and he didn't do it, and I didn't do it either. Of course, nor did I straighten it out. So. Oh, think I was that nervous pinning my first corsage. Right? Wear it in good health. That's the pin that gets passed along until some guy loses it. And I made it. And also, keep this place in order is your gavel. So you are officially installed, and I think that's it. I think I checked off my list. Well done.
I finally got a president's job without some kind of qualifying. Feels pretty good. Bruce, in case you're unemployed now or have a little bit of time, we've just lost an associate coach out of Lamar University. Mike is looking for an assistant, and I assure you the pay is real good. On behalf of all of you, I want to express appreciation to Bruce Irvine and Kathy for this year that they have served as president and first lady of this club. In your Rotarygrams this week, you have noticed some of Bruce's accomplishments, the completion of the Wuthering Heights Park, initiation of the downtown park, which will come about in stages during this coming year, very successful Camp Enterprise program, and the initiation of some overseas student exchanges. And beyond all of that, several other things have been done, but Bruce has been such a congenial president, a graceful president of our meetings, has helped us enjoy the meetings, and we want to express appreciation to you for what you've done for Rotary this year, Bruce. And also, in view of the service that you have given this club, I'd like to present you with this plaque, presented to Bruce C. Irvine with deep appreciation of distinguished and unselfish service given while serving as president of the Rotary Club of Beaumont, Texas, 1991-1992. Congratulations. Well, I guess the show's over, Paula, and we're out on time, and we'll promise you we'll be out on time throughout the year, and I look forward to greeting you as the new president on July 1st for our first meeting. You are adjourned.